Sorry, just doing a bit of setup, making sure everything's right. Right, so I got back a bit later than I was planning to, but we're still going to carry on and finish up Divertissements and the epilogue. The epilogue's probably going to take a bit longer than Divertissements, as it's rather short. So, I'm not going to go over everything we did in the last session, because it was only... I did it today, and I just can't bother to do that. And I think I'm not going to go over everything we did in the last session from here on out. It's just not going to be what I do. It's only really relevant in RPGs like this. In the next game I'm playing, I don't think I'm going to do it. I'm going to take a break and do something like Spyro 2 or 3 or Castlevania Symphony. Anyway, let's get into it. As you can see by this here, in Divertissements, we take control of some of the characters from the Crossbell games. As it says, during your second playthrough of this portion, you can raise Lloyd and Rixia's levels by 15. As a result of enemies can be swifted. Ah, nice. Do that. Right, as I was saying before at the end of my last session, this one, for this part, we take control of Lloyd and Rixia, two of the main characters from the Crossbell games. So this part does have some spoilers in regards to that. If you don't want to be spoiled by that, then you might want to turn away for the next couple hours. But otherwise, we're getting into it now. Okay, I'm not going to skip the dungeon and the boss at the end. I am somewhat tempted to raise levels by 15, but I'm not going to do that either. So we're just going to start normally. So, raising the levels by 15 would mean I could just walk on right through this. But like I said, I'm not going to do that. We're going to play this properly. Republican Army 2nd Area Division. Armored Aviation... I can't read the end of that. Imperial Army 9th Armored Division, Armored Battalion, Schneisel. Imperial Army Crossbell Brands, Panzer Soldat Unit Reserva.
Are they the Empire's new weapons? How can we compete with something so mobile?
I really want to see what Tita and her parents can build
There's
with
nothing to
schematics
fear.
like the Soldats.
They may be mobile, but they're a damn sight easier to handle than that purple devil of Crossbell.
Purple Devil of Crossbell. I assume they're talking about the Ouroboros' ion units, I believe they were called.
Incoming at 3 o'clock! What the hell?
Valamar, the Ashen Knight.
Is that?
The Ashen Chevalier, the hero of the Imperial Army.
The area beyond here is Imperial territory. You have no business treading into Crossbell. That was a warning. Try to advance any farther, and I will show no mercy.
All units retreat! We're returning to the outskirts of Altair!
Wow! You're amazing! I knew you were the one who ended the Civil War. But seeing you up close, you're really something else!
Not at all. I'm still fairly inexperienced, if you ask me.
What's he putting it into? What is he
Recover the wounded
sheathing
and
it?
any POWs and return to Tangram Gate.
At least with his regular sword, they have a sheath there. Right now, he just put it into
Just
nothing.
remain vigilant until the speech is over.
Yes, sir!
Divertissements, the occupation. There's a little bit of what happens
It's now March, 1205 of the Septian calendar.
in Crossbell after the events
Over
of
2
the
months
Crossbell
have
games
passed since the
end.
Azure Tree vanished.
So this is basically what's happening in Crossbell after the events of the Crossbell games and Cold Steel 1 and 2. Or at least the main part of 2. There's still the epilogue of 2, but it has no major effect on the main story. So much more of a personal.
So much happened during those months. President Croix was arrested. Crossbell's movement for independence was promptly declared invalid. And before anyone could process what was going on, Speaker McDowell became Mayor McDowell. The war in Erebonia came to an end sooner than anyone had anticipated, but it was quickly followed by the invasion of Crossbell.
Need to crack my back something fierce. But
Guerrilla Fortress, which once served as the only physical link between the two nations.
there we
is
go.
no more.
This is what I needed, and it's done.
But that proved to be little more than a temporary setback for the Imperial Army, who acted by flying hundreds of tanks over the state from a vast airship. In no time at all, Crossbell was occupied.
Oh, they now have the Pentagrill. The largest airship
The Calvert
outside of the
Republic,
Glorious.
which had been wrapped up in its own share of chaotic internal disputes, finally reacted to Erebonia's bold invasion in turn. They began with sending its cutting-edge armored airborne divisions into Crossbell, hoping to force the Empire out of the region completely. But every attempt they made resulted in failure, as they were repelled effortlessly by one soldat after another. And today, at Orcus Tower, the new seat of Crossbell's government, the new rulers of Crossbell rose to deliver a rousing speech.
Friends and citizens, it brings me great pleasure to stand here among you once again. But even in the midst of such gladness, the specter of the harm Crossbell has visited upon the Empire lingers still. The destruction of Guerrilla Fortress and the ensuing civil war it caused has taken a great toll in resources and in lives. The anger, sorrow, and dismay in the hearts of the Erebonian people is still fresh, still too near. But today is a joyous day, a day to put the troubles of the past behind us. Let us join hands and step boldly into the future, leaving our anger and grief behind. Challenges will rise before us. but together we shall meet them. Together we can rise above the tumult of these troubled times. Men and women, old and young, rich and poor, those from every walk of life can share in these aspirations. Looking toward that goal, there is someone I'd like to introduce to you today. A brilliant young man who played a pivotal role in bringing Erebonia's civil war to its swift conclusion.
Yeah, if you have, like, epilepsy issues or something, you should probably turn away for a little bit, or at least close your eyes.
And the individual most responsible for the historic accomplishment that sees me standing before you today. The first Governor General of Crossbell, Lord Rufus Alberea.
Greetings, friends. It truly lifts my spirits to be here among you. I'm honored to have been entrusted with the profound responsibility of acting as Crossbell's first Governor General. As I'm sure you're all aware, the division between the nobility and the common people is a long-standing part of Erebonian life. Personally, I stand in support of our class system, but I fully expect that one day it will fade away. After all, if each citizen of the Empire conducts themselves with the courage, dignity, and grace expected of a noble, then what difference would remain between myself and any of you? As I hope for that day, allow me to speak not only as your Governor General, but as an individual when I say, in the name of His Imperial Majesty, Emperor Eugent III, I hereby proclaim the annexation of Crossbell into the Erebonian Empire.
May the goddess above stand witness. And may she forever bless Erebonia and Crossbell with the light of prosperity.
I'm quite curious on where Rufus really stands on Chancellor Osborne's beliefs. I mean,
we've got some real larger-than-life characters in charge of us now.
Agree with them, or is he just working with him because he believes it's the lesser of two evils, or something else entirely? Crossbell News Service. Grace Lynn.
Sure, the Imperial Chancellor's intimidating, but he's so charismatic that the people eat up his every word. They love the guy. I can see why he's the bee's knees over in Heimdall.
The new Governor General's something else too, albeit for different reasons. He's... how to put this? Difficult to hate. Like, he'd tell you to do something, and the next thing you know, you'd find yourself doing it just to see him crack a smile.
Well, Alberea is the name of one of the top noble houses in the Empire. Top 2 even. No surprise that the heir of such an affluent family would be popular. But it feels like there's more to him than that.
That's what gets me, though. Those two were on completely opposite sides during the war. So why are they both so buddy-buddy now? Very oddly sudden, in my opinion.
You're telling me. By the sounds of things, Erebonians can't make heads or tails of what's going on with it either. But you know how it is. There's so many rumors springing up thanks to the war, it's hard to tell truth from fiction.
Yeah, I've even heard about a 1,000-arch tall castle appearing in the capital. I mean, that's gotta be made up, right?
You've got a real short memory if you think that's bull. The Azure Tree wasn't that long ago, you know.
Point taken.
Yes, this is the office of the Crossbell Times. What? Representative McDowell will be issuing a statement.
Sounds like something big's happening behind the scenes already.
I'll get to gathering some info on what's happening for our international section.
Works for me. Gotta use those connections of yours for something, after all.
Well, see you later.
Our independence came and went like bubbles on the water, and now we aren't even a state anymore. We're in for some tough times ahead. No. They always say that the pen is mightier than the sword.
Well, not everyone says
I
that.
won't let those guys outdo me. Chief, let me handle that story.
That's all we of Heiyue can do for you, I'm afraid.
Sao Lee.
The guards have been given a little incentive to stay out of your way. You should face no more obstacles in your operation.
Thanks, Sal.
Think nothing of it. It's my pleasure to play all the cards I can. The place you're aiming for is where all the information in Crossbell gathers, as well as it's what you're doing does us no shortage of favors, I'll have you know.
Well, just this once? I'm happy to hear that.
Do take care, Yin. My apologies. Rishia. I've received information that quite a skilled warrior is in Crossbell at the moment.
As have I. Nonetheless, thank you for your warning.
Oh, not at all. I wouldn't want anything happening to a valuable future business partner. I believe that does it for me. I'll be praying for your success.
He's being awfully cooperative, isn't he? Then again, it's not a stretch to think he's only doing it because he's got something up his sleeve.
He's an incredibly shrewd man. Most likely, he's happy to do whatever will shine the most favorable light on him once Crossbell's occupation period is over.
True enough. He wouldn't want to screw up his chance to potentially play mediator between Crossbell and the Republic. I get the feeling he'd get along great with Lecter. He's our ally for now, but there's no guarantee how long that'll last.
Yeah, as you can imagine, since Lecter was stuck in Crossbell for the majority of the Cold Steel 1 and 2 games, he probably took a pretty important role into the Crossbell games.
Exactly. It's in our best interest to remain wary of him.
Probably made himself look rather good.
Still, if working with him helps protect those I care about most, then I'll gladly do so.
Likewise.
Crossbell City, Underground Geofront E section. Lloyd Bannings. Rishia Mao.
Tio said to aim for the area up ahead. Crossbell's future rests in our hands.
Right.
So we get to play as these two for this game. I mean, for this section. You may also remember Rishia Mao as the name of the rather famous member of the Arkansas Troop, which puts on shows that Vice Principal Heinrich is rather fond of. I was hoping to see if there's any character info.
The advantage is ours. Allow me.
No items. Do I have anyone that can scan? Either way, these two are pretty cool.
Gotcha! Nice knowing you've got my back, Rishia.
They're both level
Bad
130.
team, are we?
So you don't really have to worry about experience or what have you.
Commencing prepare yourself.
Moonlight butterflies disappears from sight. So it's
Come. An opening.
Gotcha! Here goes! You're off balance!
This is my chance!
Missed me! Fortunately, we also have to be a bit conservative when it comes to EP, because we don't get a lot of chances
Allow
to
me.
recover it.
Activate! The battle's over, but we aren't safe yet.
So, do I have anything in the way of items? I do not. Wait. Why am I able to use these again? Oh, because I don't have them over here. Okay. I'm just gonna get both of those. Maybe they carry over? I don't think they do, but hey. No harm in trying. Alright, so where am I going? Let's go to the left and down first. Big monster!
Prepare yourself.
Giant drone. Brass dome.
Come! An opening!
Gotcha! Here goes! Here I go! Overdrive! Yeah!
Allow me. Activate!
Here goes! Yeah!
Ah, I wanted to check what augments they had on them as well, but I forgot. I'll do that after this fight.
Prepare yourself. Huh! Now! Come with me, boy!
Alright! Nice knowing you've got my back, Risha.
Not a bad team, are we?
That was some fight.
This sector has been abandoned for quite some time. It's not hard to imagine why so many powerful monsters settled in here. What amazes me more is just how much these Arcus orbments are capable of.
Yeah, they'll be a real asset to us in the future. They're so modern, they're practically still in testing over at the Empire.
I miss the variety of arts I could use before, but in terms of balance, they're much more suited for combat than our Enigma 2s.
Well, Erebonia's always had the upper hand on military technology, if nothing else. We should count ourselves lucky that Michel got his hands on them for us. On that note, we should also count ourselves lucky for being able to utilize them so well. I don't think we've had a single problem linking up.
I admit, it's a strange feeling. It's as if we knew everything there was to know about one another.
How, poetic. Sort of like how you perform with Elia on stage, right? That's like being one, in a sense.
Now that you mention it, you could put it that way, yes. At this point, however, I doubt I would even need one of these to match my movements to hers in battle.
Alright, so let's get on with it instead of having awkward silences.
So this is what the Geofront's E sector looks like. This one supposedly had its existence hidden from the general public, didn't it?
That's what Ellie said anyway. It was kept sealed off to keep everything inside strictly confidential. Corrupt officials and Diet members used it to conceal any information they didn't want leaking out. She did add that it wasn't its only use, though. Just one of them.
I see. Not the kind of place we can just leave as it is, then.
Yeah. We need to make our way through here, whatever it takes. Ready to give it everything we've got?
Of course.
So, they got the Force. Fire Elemental Master Quartz, killing enemies restores CP. And Murakumo. Sorry, Murakumo. Attacks craft sometimes deal critical damage.
Allow me.
Right.
Allow me.
Right. With the big old sword, so she's probably got a better chance of unbalancing the enemies here. Like that.
Here goes! Take this!
That's like Laura's attack. And this is like Sharon's one. And that's like taking a big load of damage.
There!
Prepare yourself. Shatter! Now!
Nice knowing you've got my back,
blade
Alicia.
throw.
This is a tight fit.
Yeah, it is.
Allow me.
Here goes! Now!
This is my chance! Activate! Right! Now!
Nice knowing you've got my back, Risha.
EP charge 4. I separates ladder. Oh, I see. That allows me to get up there. But what if I don't want to go up there? I want to go down first.
Oh, found a chest.
Battle chest!
Bring it on! My turn!
So let's see what Rising Sun 2 does.
Rising Sun!
Okay, so that's a thing.
Right. Activate. Prepare. An opening. Allow. An opening.
Right.
Allow me. Behold my dance, an illusory offering to departing souls. Sleep, embraced by silver light. Rise!
And that's a thing as well. That was in fact 2 things. And in the chest is a Grail Locket. I'm going to equip that to... You've already got some defenses, so I'm going to equip the Grail Locket to you. Alright, so let's put the ladder going up now. Before we head up there, if that is indeed our end goal. Let's lower that, because... sure. Actually, I'm gonna rise it again. And I'm gonna go back up that way. Go back the way... Okay, I'm over here. I can go up that ladder. I think... This place is confusing when it comes to finding my way around.
Here goes!
Right. The advance. Right. Huh. Now.
Right.
Allow.
My turn. I'm still up for more.
Levels.
Can't complain.
I still.
Fire Sepith. I don't know if there's any point to gaining Sepith. Yeah. Said I don't know if it carries over. Here, battle scope. And that is the exit. I don't want to. I am confused. Is this where I started? Yeah, that's where I started. So I want to go over this way. Yeah, there we go. Now I figured it out.
My turn.
Right.
Here go. Now.
That's the sticky wicket. Celestial Bomb EX. That'll possibly come in handy if any of my people die. Alright, now... There we go. Now I'm on the right track.
Right. Arcus, activate.
Here go.
Activate.
Here go.
Right.
God, man, these things have a lot of HP.
Let's. What a nice treasure chest.
7 Dragons Armor. Men's only. 25 strength, 980 defense, 660 arts defense, plus 5 evasion.
I won't lose.
Allow me.
Here goes. Now!
The battle's over, but we aren't.
Sorry about skipping through cutscenes, but
This duct really is narrow.
What's wrong?
Nothing. Nothing at all. I might not be able to see anything. This is pure torture.
yeah, as I was saying, sorry about skipping through cutscenes, but
What a nice treasure chest.
attack animations and what have you, but nah. Bakuya! A black sword for those who live in the darkness. A large sword that appears in Eastern legend repels evil. I won't go into the background of Lloyd Bannings or Rixia Mao, sorry, I'll leave those for those games and the people who can somehow play them. Alright, so I can go... I don't think I can go down that way. I don't think I can go this way yet, but I'm going to check. No. Okay. You start by going down. So, this way, because it leads down to a chest.
Right. Bring it on.
Right. Come. Now.
Gotcha. You're finished now.
I want to see what this looks like in sprite animation.
I'm still up for more.
Generic chest. EP charge 4. Probably use one of those on Rixia at some point.
Right. Activate.
My turn. All right, we're safe now.
Alright, something just... Oh, I know what it was. Soda sound. It was just a drink I was... the plastic popped out a little bit,
Nice
gave me a
treasure
scare.
chest.
Strego's S. Women's only, made to order Strega Corporation sneakers, stealth model. Yet they give no evasion. So how can you truly call them a stealth model?
What a nice treasure chest.
Emergency puppet. Hopefully I won't need it, but I'll put it on her. Just in case.
Prepare yourself. Come!
My turn! All right, we're safe now.
Separate mass. Where am I? There's so much crap over me, I can't tell. Ah, there I am.
I won't. Here goes.
Speed, defense, strength, and those elements stat downs. Gains immense power but inflicts faint after 5 turns. Why not?
My turn. Take this! Now! Come on, Misha!
All right! Allow me. The battle's over, but we aren't safe yet. This'll only allow me. Come!
Right. All right, we're safe now. I won't.
Prepare yourself.
Getting a lot of 0 odds.
The battle's over, but we aren't.
Big old buggies.
Commencing, prepare yourself. Come! Now!
Here goes!
Prepare yourself. Now!
Overdrive! My turn. They're off balance.
Prepare yourself.
A true parceling dance. Binds foes with claws and lunar
Hold
light.
my dance, an elusive
Harrison.
offering to departing souls. Sleep, embraced by silver light. Bind!
That'll do it. That will do it indeed.
Nice knowing you've got my back, Risha. Not too shabby. That takes care of them. Hope I didn't end up dragging you down.
There was never any chance of that. I can't think of anyone else who could go through the things you did and come out stronger than ever. You should be more confident, Lloyd.
There's no way I could have gone through it all alone, though. I still got a ways to go as a detective, too. And when you think about all the obstacles we've got waiting for us, I'm nowhere near strong enough to handle it all.
I wouldn't say that.
Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying I've got no confidence in my own ability. I just think it's important to be able to give an honest assessment of your own strengths and weaknesses. when it comes to pure strength in combat, Randy and Noel clearly come out on top. With processing information, it's Tio, Yona, and Fran. And in terms of negotiation tactics, I can't compare to Ellie or the Chief either. If we don't make good use of our respective strengths, we're not going to be able to get through what's ahead. We might not all be able to stay in the same place anymore, but we still need to be able to work together.
Oh, they've started keeping a watch on everyone then?
Yeah, I think Randy was the first one. After that, Ellie and Noel started being watched.
With good reason. Randy, or Randolph, as I believe his true name is, Randy Orlando, is the son of the War God.
If it weren't for Tio's help,
From
Kia
the
and I would probably be in trouble too.
Red Constellation Jaeger group.
Is Kia still with Arios and Shizuku?
Yeah, Arios is looking after both of them. They should be okay for the time being. If the Imperial Army sets their eye on them, things could get nasty. It's okay. The reason we're here is to try and avoid coming to that. We best get moving. We've still likely got a ways to go.
True. Let's go.
There's a chest over this way. Celestial Bomb. Get on the ladder. Alright, I'm going to actually use... I've got... What did I... Wait a minute, I just remembered something. Yeah, I'm just gonna ninja these. Why the hell not? Okay, so now that I have that, I have a bit more freedom in using items.
Bring it on!
Prepare yourself. Activate!
Here goes!
That's gonna make this a whole lot easier.
Alright.
So I can't cross over there, so I gotta go this way.
Allow me.
Here goes! Now!
Right. Allow me. Let's keep
Putting up
moving.
some CP. Oh, that brings that up. But now, alright, I did that the wrong way. No, wait, I can leave that up there, that doesn't matter. Okay, yeah, I did do it the wrong way. I thought so. Damn, my vision impediment makes things hard to tell with these stupid colors being so close together. I want to lower this one. There we go. Rattle chest!
Bring it on!
Right. Come. Now.
Gotcha! You're finished now!
Just gonna skip this.
Allow.
Here go!
Prepare. Now.
There we go.
Nice knowing you've got my back, Risha.
It's in the chest. Zeus gem! What does the Zeus gem do? Nothing, because I can't put it there. Strength plus 15, attacks thrust can cancel out 90. Yep, okay. Give that to you. Right, now I can go up. I do not understand what the whole point of that was, but apparently I needed to do it. I don't know. Either way, it happened. I did it. Guessing this is another boss battle. Yeah. Yeah, that's a boss battle.
Bring it on!
Allow me. Now.
Overdrive!
Activate.
Right. You're off balance.
Right. Activate.
You're finished now. Rising sun. All right, we're safe now.
I still have.
All right, so far so good.
I suppose.
Is something wrong?
I just have a bad feeling about something. I'm sorry. It's probably just my imagination.
So you say, but those bad feelings of yours usually pan out to be accurate. I've had my life saved by them enough times to know that. If it weren't for you, I'd have probably died on one of those landmines. Or been hit by that sniper.
I'd forgotten all about those. I have much less of an idea what the cause of this one could be, though. I only have a general, vague sense that something dangerous is drawing near.
Could it be that skilled warrior Sal mentioned earlier?
It might be. If all we were dealing with was a skilled warrior, I'm sure I'd be able to take care of them. This, though, whatever it is, it feels far beyond my capabilities. I'm probably not making much sense.
No, it's okay. Even the warning alone is appreciated. Rishia knows how to keep her cool in a crisis better than anyone I know. If what we're up against has even her on edge, I need to work on kicking my instincts up a notch or two. At least so they're as good as guys. Well, according to the data Tio gave us, we should be over halfway through by now. Let's just stay alert.
Agreed.
Right. So, here we go. This way. Ah, it's underneath me. Okay. There we go. That does that. Okay.
Oh, an elevator. Our destination must be down below.
Yeah, let's try and unlock it.
We have to hit the switches up to the north and to the south to open it.
Commencing. Allow me. Come.
My turn. Take this. Now.
The battle's over, but we aren't safe yet.
Nothing. Up, up and away! Chest over here. What's in the chest? What's in the box?
Treasure chest.
A pentagon. Tompies with a pentagram-shaped cross-section.
This is a tight fit.
Ah, shit. Ah. I see. I can't do that way yet. I guess I gotta hit the switch.
I won't.
Right. Come. An opening. Come with me, boy.
All right. My turn. I'm still up for more.
So it swaps those ones around and the bottom ones around. This isn't taking nearly as long as it did on the Vita because I have the turbo button.
over.
That did that.
But we aren't safe. Commencing. Allow me. Come. Now.
Here go.
You're running into folks at every turn. Prepare yourself. Come.
My turn. All right, we're safe now.
Two chests down there and another switch. And a big one. A big old biggie.
Careful. That one looks tough.
Heavenly robe. Tyrol. A clear robe that's light as air, but lets nothing pierce it.
I will over. Right. Come. Now.
Gotcha.
Sorry,
all right.
I'll
we're
get a
safe.
chance to show it off a few times, and I've already shown it off a few times. That's lock number 1 for the elevator
That's
done.
the first lock done.
There we go up to the north side.
Careful. That one looks tough. This one's tough. Right. Let's
And
cut our
this
losses while we
down
can.
Prepare
This isn't
yourself.
good.
Let's with farewell.
There we go. Get the big baddie out of the way.
This is almost uncomfortably narrow. This'll only. Right. Come.
My turn. Now. Nice no.
Just over there.
What a nice treasure chest.
Strager's P. Get in there. Alright, so what are the Strager's P? Made to order Strager's Corporation Sneakers Police Model. And there's lock number 2 taken care of.
That's 2 locks done. Let's head back to the elevator.
Careful. That one looks tough.
Right. Now we're coming up to the end of this, so I'm just gonna save.
Yeah.
Lloyd, I think we're here.
Yeah, we finally reached the end.
There it is. East Sector Central Terminal Room.
Oh my, this facility would be the center of Crossbell's orbital network, yes?
In a way, the overall structure is far too complex for this to unambiguously be its center, but it's a good chunk. Either way, if the Imperial Army took it over, they'd have instant access to all info related to us on the net. Every Crossbell citizen's personal data, records on our financial transactions, even the layout of the whole geofront. If we want to have any hope of a future, we can't allow that to happen.
I agree. Why not just destroy the facility itself, though?
We could, I guess. But from what I can gather, it could still prove useful to us once the net's safely back in our hands. So the plan is to leave the hardware itself intact, but wipe any and all personal data the Army could take advantage of.
And that's where that initialization unit Teal made comes in, right?
Right. Roberts and Yona were the ones who actually designed it, though. They wrote the program for it from scratch, too. And that makes things easy on our end. Once we boot up the computer, it'll create a backup of everything we need before wiping it clean.
Initialization unit activated. Confirming connection to Terminal 0. The unit will commence backing up all data, initializing the system, followed by performing a reboot operation. Are you certain you wish to continue? If so, please press the red button at the center of the unit to
Right.
Commencing all required processes.
I know I'm colorblind, but the button or the light he pushed, it didn't look red to me.
Nicely done, Lloyd.
It's not like I did anything special. It's funny. Ordinarily, this kind of work would take hours. This unit will let us get in and out in 10 minutes flat. Those two never cease to amaze, do they?
Roberts and Yona? They certainly are impressive. In the meantime, let's secure the area.
Stop where you are.
Get to fight an interesting boss.
I didn't sense anyone coming.
Targets confirmed. I presume these must be Lloyd Bannings and Rishia Mao, respectively.
How do they know our names? Hold on. Isn't that Itachi? Like the one Arios uses.
I'm nowhere near as proficient with one as he is, though. But we should be able to handle the two of you at least.
Clown Soleus.
The hell?
A black puppet?
Sorry, but we've got our orders. We can't let you finish what you came here for.
I'm afraid we can't let you stop us either.
We won't let you past.
Confirming activation of combat link.
It looks like more Arcus units ended up leaking out than I thought. We should form one too, then.
Understood. Activating Arcus.
There shouldn't be any need to neutralize them. Our goal is to buy enough time for the initialization process to finish running. Let's do this, Risha!
Right.
And we can't afford to give them that time, Altina.
Understood. Commencing assault.
With Valamar out of the picture, this fight is actually fairly even.
Right. Let's get this over with.
Prepare yourself.
Black-haired boy, black-clad girl.
Activate.
A young man with an air of sadness about him. Fights using the Eastern 8 Leaves of One Blade style. He really doesn't want to do what he's doing here.
Now.
Got you!
Right. Here I go! Overdrive!
Allow me. Activate.
Here goes! Yeah.
Allow me. Behold my dance, an illusory offering to departing souls. Sleep, embraced by silver light. Rise!
Right.
Second form. Damn!
You fiend!
Bionic. Fire.
I'm sorry.
Allow me.
I forgot I have 30 of these.
Thanks.
Allow me. Activate.
My turn.
There!
Right. Behold my dance, an illusory offering to departing souls. Sleep, embraced by silver light. Rise!
Right. Finish now. Rising sun.
Missed me.
Bionic.
Right.
Thanks.
Allow me.
Right.
100k. Okay.
Finish now.
You saw what they just looked like. There we go.
Prepare yourself.
Thanks.
There we go.
Failed. But how?
All right. We're safe now.
That's Divertissement
I'm surprised.
completed.
I knew full well Risha would pose a threat, but I wasn't expecting half as much from a simple detective.
I'm sure they weren't expecting as much from a simple student.
You could say it runs in the family. I'm just as impressed by how proficient you are with that blade, given your age.
I've still got a long way to go, honestly. I won't be worthy of being called a divine blade anytime soon.
Green, time is running short. I think it's time you stopped holding back.
I suppose you're right.
What?
Be careful!
What's he doing?
Such negative energy.
Initialization process complete. Rebooting all systems in an initialized state.
We did it!
What should we do?
Captain Lecter gave us 2 orders. One was to prevent the initialization. The other was only to be completed in the event we couldn't. We'll just do that one.
Captain Lecter?
It couldn't be the same Lecter from the Imperial Army's Intelligence Division, right?
Of course it could.
Heed my call! Valimar, the Ashen Knight!
Holy...
An ion? No, it isn't.
Wait, no!
Lloyd!
We can at least get the data out of here.
We'll split our losses this time. Arrest warrants haven't been issued for either of you yet. So go.
Damn it. Just tell me one thing, as I'm sure you already know. My name is Lloyd Bannings, and I'm a police detective with the Crossbelt State Police Department. What's your name?
I'm with Thor's Military Academy, Class 6. No. I'm a provisional military officer with the Crossbelt government, Reed Schwarzer. Yes, this is Schwarzer speaking.
Hey, good job on the mission.
Nothing good about it, I'm afraid. I couldn't prevent them from erasing all the data.
It's not the end of the world. They've still got plenty of other options. They're not the type to give up easily, but it'll set them back in the meantime.
Is that so, Captain? You must know them fairly well.
I guess you could say that. They're no pushovers. They've had the odds stacked against them in more ways than I can count. They've come out the other side every time.
And you're okay with just doing this to them?
I'm so sorry I couldn't do anything. I had a feeling something was going to happen, but I was powerless when it really did.
Don't feel bad. There was no way we could have seen that coming. Especially that night. It was kind of like an ion, but at the same time it wasn't. Or like the archaisms, for that matter. He called it the Ashen Knight, didn't he?
He did. Its power was out of this world. Do you think that was one of the Imperial Army's new weapons, too?
I don't think so. I mean, yeah, it shares some similarities with their soldats. I don't know. Feels like there's more to it than that. And its pilot was anything but normal. Well, let's put it out of our minds for now. We stopped that data from falling into the Army's hands. Wasn't our smoothest operation. I'd still call it a success. I'm sure Tio, Yona, and Roberts can make do even without those terminals. We can always count on Ellie, Randy, Noel, the Chief, and Dudley, too. Even Kia, Arios, Wazi, and Zeit will help us.
All characters from the Crossbelt games.
There are still many barriers left between us and our goals. But we can get over them. So long as we're together.
Right.
You're heading back then?
That's the plan. I've played my part. I'll return with Valimar and the train this afternoon.
Well, if that's what you want to do. I was just wondering if you wanted to go back on the Eisengraph together instead. You two haven't spoken since.
Excuse me.
This is where we part ways then. I look forward to any collaborative efforts we may have in the future.
Yeah. Oh, right. Do you have anything you want me to pass on to Milliam?
Not especially. We may technically be sisters, but I am simply a tool. I feel no particular familial bond with her. I imagine that deep down, she feels the same way.
Yeah, but no. Forget it. Take care, okay? I don't doubt you're going to be sent on plenty of dangerous missions in the days to come.
Understood? Is something wrong?
Not really. I'm just kind of jealous of them, I guess.
Because you don't know your place in the world anymore. Right, and that is the end of Divestment. I'm going to save here. I'm going to end the stream for a second and then restart it so I can easily put this on YouTube as its own individual video. So just bear with me for 1 second.